that character. They so identified with the world that we created. They so believed that Abe wouldn't do that. Abe wouldn't go there. Abe wouldn't react that way.
For Oddworld, the changes are monumental.
The crispness was kind of chilling. To get right up in the screen and kind of look for jagged lines or look for a time delay, you have your face kind of on the screen, just, no, Abe's still there, no, and your hair would fall out.
Oddworld Munch's Odyssey, the third game from Oddworld, premieres along with the Xbox for Christmas 2001.
My name is Munch.
And Munch, the lonely yet ambitious Gabbit, makes his debut appearance.
He was the last one, so he really embodies sort of loneliness and loss. But he had to be distinguishable in a different way. And he goes, I can't find anybody. You know, and when he'd say things like that, they'd just be like, oh, you know, and that's what we're trying to do, hit the heart, but in a twisted world.
You've got a monoped with two hands and this huge head who's aquatic, and yet he's kind of a land animal too, and can speak, and he's got a radar on top of his head.
You know, you have to feel for the guy. You gotta like the guy, or at least I like the guy.
Hey, what's happening? Hello, Abe. Hey, Munch.
He's a belcher. Great. We got our farter, and we got our belcher. Don't tell anyone. But it is funny.
Dude, that's nasty.
I mean, Munch is funny.
Munch is another clueless character
Then it happened.
that pulls your heartstrings because he's the last of his kind. He's a Gabbit.
Oddworld tackles yet another taboo issue by allowing Munch to occasionally use a wheelchair as his mode of transportation.
Let's take something that we have an association with, and let's change that. Let's look at that association, knock it apart, put Munch in it, and make it a power-up.
It's the best way to get around given what he has. Nothing wrong with that. So, again, something for people to kind of look at and go, this guy's really cool, this guy's really goofy, this is fun.
But not all of Munch's assists come from a set of wheels. He gains unnatural boosts of energy from power-ups. Oddworld's version of soft drinks.
We go to a vending machine, we get caffeine. Well, they go to a vending machine, they can run 50 times faster.
And Lauren takes a well-deserved moment to reflect on the magic of Oddworld.
I think when we got shadows to cast directionally, and the way that that looked in the lighting, and the way that that matched the characters, there were certain points, like when we'd be going through the testing, I'd be going, that looks good, that looks good.
Okay, make it great. Blow people away, okay?
The game looks great. In spite of the protests, Oddworld fans remain loyal and follow Abe to Xbox, picking up new fans along the way. Oddworld Munch's Odyssey becomes a worldwide hit. With 3 highly successful games, a string of awards, and fans around the globe, what will the Oddworld inhabitants come up with next?
We'd like Oddworld to turn into a family event. It'll be like turning on The Simpsons. When you turn The Simpsons on, everyone sits down and watches. That's hilarious. When you turn on Oddworld...
Come on, Abe. We're right behind you.
Right behind you.
Behind you, Abe.
Okay. Here goes.
It will be a family sitting on the couch and going, oh, Mike, did you see that?
Whoa, that's too high for me.
That's hilarious. That's our future.
Guys, that is sweet.
A lot of, I think, what has to define Oddworld is creativity. And the day that it's not defining that for the public, I think we've got major issues. We have to see that we're getting stale before our audience does.
Naked mud wrestling. No, I'm kidding. I don't know, because every time we see the production art that comes down the pipe, after a while we're like, wow, this is nutty. This is great. How are we going to do this? I have no idea. I need a coffee. And then we actually do it.
They're going to be very surprised. Let me just say that. The next game that we're creating I think is going to be not what they expect. I probably shouldn't say anything more about it but that.
And what's coming and what people are going to be playing, it's just going to blow them away. It transcends what they think is possible, and it's not that far around the corner.